Yes!
Pretty funny.
Gimme your love. Gimme your lovin'. So gimme your love.
What up, guys? I'm Dustin, and this is Tim's Brews and Reviews. And we got a secret little special that I've been saving so long for. Al Scholl. You know him. Everybody knows him. And that's why I've dug so deep to get him over here into the studio. And now we're actually finally getting the interview. Al, thank you so much for coming by, man. I appreciate it so much. The influence you have on our community is beyond anything that I've probably seen artist-wise as far as it comes to what you do in our entire community. I've never seen anybody have such a strong influence, and you teach too.
Yeah.
So that's what blows my mind. Somebody that has such a strong persona, that has done so many great things, and this isn't your first rally. How long have you been doing this for?
I've been painting live seriously since 2003.
Okay, so this is your dedication. This is your full-time everything.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah,
I give you a lot of credit for that. That's
a long time. I was pretty much felt like I was the only one doing it for upwards of about 10 years.
10 years. Okay.
And just recently, it's just starting to gain momentum. You know,
and
people are embracing it.
And what has caused this embracement? Do you think it's the reggae community or the music that's driving all of this?
Well, music and art are just a natural partners anyway.
Yeah.
You know, but reggae for sure, because they just at all the festivals now we have live art. So, you know, I was at it for 10 years in a dive bar, a little event here, a little event there, belly up, wherever, you know. And then all of a sudden, these big festivals embrace it, and then you go from 50, 100, 300 people seeing it to 12, 15, 40,000 people seeing live art for the first time.
That's crazy.
Most people never even heard of live art or seen it.
And that's what blew my mind, because it's been about a year for me personally, maybe a little bit longer, that's actually seen the live art come into the community as something we do along with music. And so you've actually been doing live art with music for...
Gosh, 13 years now,
13
seriously.
Years. Like, okay, cool, wow. And I remember I caught up with you, I believe, the first time. I want to say it was either at Aztec or the Belly Up. It was one of the two. And I know it was Scotty, love you, was definitely there. And and that's another thing I want to touch base on before we get in depth on Al, is you and Scott. So how long, I want to say it's been like since 2008 from what I've heard, at the Belly Up when you guys have first met, Devastator's show.
Yeah, I was painting religiously with the Devastators every Sunday at Longboards and PB, and I wanted to travel with them and you know, go to other places, and I ended up at the Belly Up, met Scott, and over the years we worked out a great relationship, exposing the arts. I can paint with the live bands, and I actually threw my first art war there. We had 4 painters doing a painting in 100 minutes.
And that was at the Belly Up?
At the Belly Up.
And On Point Promotions. So Scott On Point Promotions. Okay, so this
Scott
is all...
just opened the door for me with
so
bigger venues and just more eyes on what I was doing, and just, you know, exposing the marriage of the two.
Yeah.
'Cause it seems so natural in a way, you know?
Oh, 100%. I mean, music and art, music is an art first and foremost. So no matter how you define art, whether you're like, and I've said this before, a sculptor, a painter, even if you look at somebody who builds, is a contractor, a constructor, any kind of person who's building, it's art. So it's cool to see the two, music and actual live paintings combined, and the art war. I remember
100 minutes. We all do a painting, and we had a time lapse video of it. It's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
Was that the one that was just recent at Belly Up?
This was way back, 2012.
Okay. Oh, so
this is about 11 events so far.
Oh wow! No kidding.
Yeah.
I remember there was a ton of painters just recently at a show that we had at Belly Up. I'm not sure.
I was there. Yeah, that was our art war, but it wasn't the one that I was talking about. The very first one.
So that was one of them though that when you hosted.
Yeah, I was just there. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Oh, rad.
Yeah, Jimmy Ovadia did a painting of David Bowie. It was the David Bowie
right.
guy.
Okay, that's right. I remember now. Wow, that's so awesome.
Yeah, he came out and he had the the lighting bulb on his face, full tribute. It was just beautiful. I mean, you know, we're really not there to like compete against each other. We're there to push each other, you know, inspire each other.
To the next level.
Because doing the painting in 100 minutes took me 15 years to be able to figure that out.
I can't even imagine doing that, period. And hopefully we're going to be getting him to do one of those 100-minute paintings here sometime soon. And we're going to time-lapse the whole thing and put it on our show so you guys can all get to experience it firsthand on how it all works. And that way you guys can actually connect and actually get your own paintings done from him, where you maybe can get your own time-lapse of your own painting done that he has done for you. And I think it makes sense to me, and if you ever need help with it, we can definitely help you.
Yeah, right now it's cool if I sell a painting, like I usually refer them to my YouTube channel, and you know, they can go and watch the moment that it was finished.
Oh, cool. Oh, so you already
Whenever I finish the painting, I immediately grab my camera and just start videoing what's happening around me.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I have just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I've done like 600 live art shows. Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay, and then what's your
AlSchollArt.com.
AlSchollArt.com. Make sure you guys check that out. We'll drop it in our description, and we'll also drop it right here as we do along this beautiful art that we also have sitting right in front of us, which is actually called
that one's Lavender Seas.
Lavender Seas. And if you guys want this, it could be. Can people buy this if they go on the site and they're like, oh my god, I really.
That one I don't have on the site yet, but it's $420.
If you want it, the good price, $420, as usually respected on the show. Please check it out.
My birthday every year.
And it's his birthday.
It's a good price.
Oh, good price.
No tax.
Birthday's coming up. Perfect. That'd be the best birthday gift you could ever give Al Scholl. But buying it for $420, maybe on $419, who knows?
All originals, painted live. The perfect marriage with music, and I've been at it for so long trying to get people to embrace it, and it's all dream come true. You know?
As long as we all work as a community and try to help one another, we can all thrive together. So I'm stoked.
I'm teaching a class on April 24th at the Inland Tavern too, so there's a few spots left for that.
Oh, right on.
Which is really nice. It's so fun to watch 20 people do a painting, and you know, well, a third of them, sometimes half of them, never painted before, and they just leave just smiling, so happy.
I might actually have to come check that out. I know Nicole Andrade just did that recently with you, and she was so excited. I couldn't even believe how beautiful what she painted.
It's really neat to see, you know, everyone's different perspective, and they just get lost in it. You know, it really is therapy.
Yeah, and I'm a horrible artist. I'm a horrible
That's what you think, though.
Singer. I'm a horrible guitarist.
I'm horrible at music. So.
Yeah, everything.
I respect musicians. Like,
I'm really good at talking to people and giving high fives, so I do the show, and it just makes sense. And I'm really good at hugs, I guess.
Hugs.
Yeah, my dad told me that before he left.
Lots of hugs at the reggae festivals.
But be careful with some of those hugs.
Be careful.
You don't want them going to sleep on you.
You smell like patchouli oil.
Okay, we're going a little in depth on that car right there. Thank you. So, I mean, you've been around for some time. You look like you're 35, but I'm not going to guess your age because I don't want to get punched in the side of my head. So, for that, I know that there has to be some sort of surfing background growing up here in Southern California. Give me a little bit of knowledge on like your surfing, skating, like tell me so we can tell everybody else.
Well,
where did Al Scholl grow up with his artist background? I want to know, what did you skate at all? Did you surf at all? Where did you grow up? What were the cities? Are there any influential people that were in that part of your life back then?
Well, I grew up as a small child in LA, lived in PV, and learned how to skate on clay wheels.
No kidding.
It was like a big deal when urethane wheels came out.
I was just going to say, this reminds me of like the Z-Boy era.
Yeah, it was cool. I was just a little beach rat kid, you know. Lived right on the beach.
Where at?
Rat Beach and Palos Verdes.
Oh, no kidding. Okay, so up north, right on. Oh, wow.
That was kind of my background. I never really was interested in art. I actually didn't ever pick up a paintbrush till I was almost 30, 29.
Oh, no kidding.
I had no idea I could paint. Just completely self-taught. I just was inspired to just try something new, you know. Just,
What did you do before that?
I worked in catering my whole life, restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to school at San Diego State. I taught history, sociology.
So you had some old school skate era, you had some work, and now you're an artist. Where does the surfing take point?
Surfing, I pretty much started pretty hard in like 1984. I came down here to go to SDSU.
Okay.
Yeah, I graduated in sociology and I had a finance minor. And it was just, you know, I really wanted to teach sociology
Yeah.
and comparative societies, and it was something I was passionate about. And I started teaching in the elementary school, middle school level, and I wasn't really happy with it. I think my patience level would run a little thin, you know.
I can understand that one completely.
So I just had to be realistic and you know, realize that wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And then fast forward 10 years and now I'm teaching art instead, which is just completely random because I spent so many years in college getting degrees, and it's really just all come from.
So in other words, Al went from a teacher to not being a teacher to being a teacher. Congratulations. You're doing exactly what you didn't want to do, but you love it.
Yes, now it's art. Now it's art instead.
Now it's art,
I
exactly.
need another beer.
So as we all do. So no matter how you look at it, you're still doing what you love on a different aspect, because that's what you originally wanted to do.
Yeah,
at mine.
Teaching is a calling. It doesn't really matter what you're teaching. You know, you just have that in your heart. You feel like you need to, you know, inspire other people.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter what you're inspiring them with necessarily, but it's just funny that it ended up being art because I never took an art class. So
Are you teaching?
I don't say like I never took an art class, but you took a class from me.
Yeah, you did.
But I mean, some of the best artists ever, Van Gogh, they taught themselves. You know,
That's so crazy.
I don't want to paint a mission with flower boxes and a million
Yeah.
arches and stuff. I love those paintings, but they're too busy for me. So I just turn music into
Are
art.
you currently doing any kind of classes or paintings?
Yeah, Tuesday night at Rookies, I have a group class.
Oh, is this a weekly thing?
It's monthly. I have 3 different venues.
Okay.
Harney's Sushi, Inland Tavern, and Rookies.
Cool, awesome.
And I do a group class anywhere from like 8 to 20, 22 people.
Okay, awesome. And we'll make sure we drop those links in the description, so that way you guys can also join in. He's got those 3 times a month, like you said. So we'll definitely be at one of them. We're gonna do a live shooting. We're not sure when, but if he invites us and lets us go and actually do some awesome live shoots, high five! I don't know why we laughed about that. All right. So, Al, by the way, you have this Artifornia. Tell me a little bit about this. You got this little GoFundMe, Artifornia. I mean, give me some more information about this.
2008, I decided to paint 1 painting a day every day for the whole year.
No kidding.
And my goal was to sell them all and buy an RV. And then teach art
And?
to kids for free. Because they're not getting it in school.
Yeah.
And so I started volunteering my time in my son's class. I was a new father.
Okay.
And, I've been volunteering over the years. The mission that I had failed due to life circumstance, but, I'm back in the game. It's always been a dream of mine. I've, fulfilled all my dreams in live art, and I want to make a difference in school. And
So this is something that you had previously done that you're trying to now accomplish.
I've been, since I found out as a new father that there wasn't art and music in schools, I knew I had to do something. So I was a painter at the time, and I went in and did it. Had some miraculous results. So
Nice.
I've been doing it ever since. I've been pursuing live art, and I really want to make a difference. And my dream is always to have a fleet of rolling music and art studios,
Awesome.
where we go and bridge the gap,
Yeah.
give them what they're
Which
not
is what
getting.
we need too. Yeah, this is the problem that we have with public school system, but at the same time, you know, we have people such as Al who are trying to make a difference. So
we're stealing the future from our kids and not offering them creative outlets and ways to express themselves. It's an atrocity. I mean, every solution we have in mankind is a creative solution, and if we're not, you know, exercising our children's brains with creativity and self-expression and getting their emotions out, it doesn't matter what it is, music, soccer,
exactly,
you know, painting, crafts, whatever it may be, it's an important outlet. It's part of the human experience that has to, you know, and we're, you know, making that go away. So somebody has to do something, and you know, I'm gonna do something about it. So we've got an old '86 RV, and we're gonna revamp it, and we're gonna go up to the summer meltdown and paint it all out. I have a GoFundMe dropping next week.
Nice. Okay.
Get a little help. We have a lot of repairs to do. We want to get the outside painted with the Artifornia logo. We're gonna let all the audience, the kids, and a couple dozen pretty established artists paint the whole RV during the event. It's a 2-day event. It's called the Summer Meltdown.
Where is this being held at?
It's up in Santa Clarita.
Really? Yeah. How far is that from here?
About 2.5 hours.
Oh, if there's any chance that maybe we can come up, maybe we can come cover the event and maybe even do some TBR on the back top left hand of the part of the RV or something.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of fun for us. Kind of follow along with what you're doing. Maybe keep an updated post for everybody so they can see, oh, this is what Al Scholl's up to. And by the way, make sure you guys go and check out his YouTube channel himself, Al Scholl Art. You can find it ALSCHOLLART. Super easy. Check it out. Follow him. We're going to be checking him out and following him all summer. And I actually have a personal request that we're going to do for a 100-minute art shot. We're going to do in our garden. We're not sure when, but sometime soon, and whenever we have time, because all of us are so busy, and I know Al, you're super busy yourself, so super awesome to have you out, and thanks so much, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Thanks for having me.
Cool.
Look what you're doing to me. The reggae music that we're playing got me feeling so free. So look what you're doing to me. Move your feet left, move your feet right. Let your body move and groove. Let your mind free tonight. So move your feet.
Stop laughing. Alright, we have to stop laughing. It's really hard. Alright.
5, 4, 3.
Hold on.
Skate prison sweatshirt. It's all orange.
It's so orange.
I got one of those with the numbers.